370 million kilometers from Earth, 16 Psyche reveals itself not just as an asteroid, but as a planet's ancient, exposed metallic heart. This massive iron-nickel core, floating in the main asteroid belt, is now the site for humanity's most ambitious engineering project, the Orion 1 factory. Deep within its fissures, traces of gold and platinum sparkle, waiting for the first machines to touch its surface and begin the great extraction process. We are not just visiting, we are staying. This probe marks the beginning of a mechanical marvel designed to refine the riches of the galaxy. Engineers have mapped a precise orbital path for Orion 1, a facility that will transform raw cosmic ore into the purest gold ever seen by man. The blueprints represent years of research into zero-gravity metallurgy, creating a system that can withstand the absolute zero temperatures of the deep space environment. As the asteroid rotates, its metallic planes catch the light, reminding us that we are standing before a trillion-dollar treasure chest floating in the dark. The first phase of construction begins now. Drones deploy with surgical precision, laying the foundations for a new era of extraterrestrial industrial development. Against the backdrop of the Milky Way, the scale of our ambition becomes clear. We are building the future, one metallic module at a time. The factory utilizes a modular design, allowing for infinite expansion. Each titanium carbon unit is launched from Earth and assembled here in the lunar void. In the vacuum of space, traditional lubricants fail. Every joint in Orion 1 uses advanced magnetic bearings to eliminate friction and prevent material wear. Real-time monitoring ensures that each module maintains its structural integrity against the extreme temperature swings between shadow and direct, unshielded sunlight. These autonomous arms work with sub-millimeter precision, weaving a structural skeleton that will soon house the most powerful refinery in the entire solar system. By utilizing magnetic levitation within the joints, we bypass the dangers of cold welding, ensuring the factory can operate for decades without physical maintenance. Every centimeter is scanned for imperfections. A single microfracture could be catastrophic when the refinery begins its high-energy processing cycles later on. Slowly, the factory transforms into a technological ring, a halo of human ingenuity encircling the ancient metal heart of the 16 Psyche asteroid. Inside, the environment is sterile and controlled. Complex networks of fiber optics and power lines wait to breathe life into the industrial giant. The modular architecture is now complete. Orion 1 stands ready, its solar wings unfurled to capture the raw energy of our distant, burning sun. Energy is the lifeblood of the refinery. Huge parabolic mirrors concentrate sunlight, generating temperatures high enough to melt the very bones of the asteroid. At the focal point, the light becomes a surgical tool. This concentrated solar heat replaces fossil fuels, providing a clean and infinite source of power. Raw ore enters the chamber, stripped from the surface by robotic excavators. It quickly heats up, reaching its melting point within a matter of seconds. At 1064 degrees Celsius, the gold begins to flow. In zero gravity, it forms perfect, shimmering spheres of liquid light. The separation is natural and elegant. Silicate waste and rocky impurities are easily discarded, leaving behind a core of pure, molten precious metal. Specially designed ceramic conduits guide the liquid gold through the heart of the factory, maintaining the perfect temperature to prevent any premature solidification. Magnetic pumps drive the flow. This ensures that the molten gold never touches a mechanical surface, preventing contamination and keeping the machinery running smoothly. The mirrors are constantly in motion, tracking the sun with absolute precision to ensure the furnace never cools during the critical refining stages. This is the heart of the operation, a miniature sun of liquid gold, dancing in a magnetic cage, ready for the final stages of purification. Now, the metal enters the centrifuge. High-speed rotation uses inertia to pull heavier elements away, refining the gold to a purity level impossible on Earth. The sheer scale of the energy being harnessed here is a testament to our technological progress, turning sunlight into wealth in the void. In this weightless environment, molecular separation occurs with perfect efficiency. The centrifugal force does the work that gravity would hinder on the planet's surface. As the metal undergoes purification, the surface begins to show the unique crystalline fingerprints of ultra-pure gold, far exceeding the standard 24-karat quality. Sensors verify the results in real time. Every gram must meet the 99.99% purity standard, ensuring the highest value for the future global economy. We are operating at the molecular level. By controlling the cooling rate in 0G, we create a gold lattice that is structurally perfect and beautiful. The liquid spheres are handled with extreme care. In this state, the gold is delicate, yet it contains the concentrated value of tons of raw ore. Argon gas mist is used to regulate the temperature. This inert cooling process prevents any oxidation, keeping the gold's brilliant luster perfectly intact. Every batch is meticulously documented. The laser engraves a unique digital signature into the metal, tracking its journey from the asteroid core to the market. This is mass production on a cosmic scale. Hundreds of spheres move through the hall at once, a river of gold flowing through a silent, robotic factory. The Psyche origin seal is the ultimate guarantee of quality. It represents the pinnacle of space-based manufacturing and the new standard for precious materials. Nothing is left to chance. The final scan ensures that every single unit is flawless before it moves to the casting and molding phase. The transition to solid form begins. Molten gold is poured into standardized molds, creating the iconic bars that have symbolized wealth for millennia. Liquid nitrogen provides the necessary chill. As the heat is pulled away, the gold hardens, taking on its final, indestructible form in the quiet of space. The first bars emerge. They are heavy, solid, and incredibly valuable. Each one is a tangible piece of the future we are building here today. Digital identification is etched forever into the metal. This QR code links each bar to its specific mining coordinate and refining timestamp on Psyche. The level of detail is stunning. These bars are not just commodities, they are masterpieces of industrial art, born from the stars and shaped by machines. Packaging is the next step. Lead-shielded containers protect the gold from cosmic radiation during its long journey back to the inner solar system. The containers are hermetically sealed and locked. Their contents are now ready for the most expensive logistics operation in the history of human commerce. The warehouse is a silent treasury. Thousands of bars wait in the dark, representing a wealth that will stabilize and transform the global economy forever. Efficiency is key. Automated forklifts move through the zero-gravity docks, preparing the final shipment for the arrival of the massive star-lifted transport vessels. The bay doors open to the void. The final stage of the journey is about to begin, as the first shipment prepares to leave Psyche's orbit. The starlifters are the giants of the deep. These massive transport ships are designed for one purpose: moving the heavy wealth of asteroids across the solar system. Docking is a delicate procedure. Giant clamps lock the ship to the factory, creating a temporary bridge for the transfer of the precious cargo. On air-cushioned rails, the gold moves like silk. Even with their immense mass, the containers are handled with ease in the controlled environment of the dock. The hold is massive, designed to carry enough gold to change the course of history. Each container is a building block for the next generation of technology. The manifest is signed digitally. With a simple swipe, the most valuable shipment in human history is cleared for its long journey home to Earth's orbit. Departure is smooth. The ship backs away from Orion 1, its thrusters carving a path through the silence as it prepares to engage its main engines. The journey will take months, following a gravity-assisted path that minimizes fuel consumption while maximizing the safety of the priceless cargo on board. Main engines ignite, a pillar of blue light pushing the ship into the darkness. The first delivery of galactic gold is officially on its way. Looking back, Psyche becomes a small dot once more. But the factory remains, a permanent beacon of industry that will continue to produce for centuries. This gold is more than currency. It is the essential material for our next leap, powering supercomputers and shielding our pioneers on the journey to Mars. On Earth, the arrival of these materials will spark a new industrial revolution, making advanced technology accessible to everyone, everywhere on the planet. We are no longer bound by the scarcity of a single planet. The resources of the stars are finally within our reach, carried by the ships of tomorrow. Orion 1 stands as a monument to our persistence. It is the first of many factories that will soon dot the asteroid belt and beyond. We have moved from exploring the stars to building among them. The engineering feats achieved here will be the foundation for all future space civilizations. Inside Psyche, we didn't just find metal. We found the courage to build a future where the limits of our world are no longer the limits of our dreams. This is just the beginning. A single factory in a sea of potential, marking the dawn of a multi-planetary era for all of humankind. Every bar produced is a promise kept, a promise that the treasures of the universe belong to those brave enough to reach for them. The factory continues its work in the silence, a tireless heartbeat of industry in the cold, beautiful depths of the infinite cosmos. Inside Psyche, the future has been cast in gold. Our journey to the stars has truly, and finally, begun.